Here are 11 most important segments of today's update about dinar. Let's discuss each of 11 in details. Segment 1, Introduction and Context. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the latest news on the Iraqi dinar, a currency that has captured the attention of investors, currency enthusiasts, and speculators around the world for many years. Whether you're new to following the dinar or you've been watching it for a while, this update will help you understand what's happening now and what it might mean going forward. The Iraqi dinar has had a roller coaster ride due to political turmoil, economic challenges, and ongoing reforms. So, let's get right into what's new today. Segment 2, Current Economic Environment and Central Bank Actions. Recently, the Iraqi Central Bank has been working hard to stabilize the currency amid some tough economic conditions. Inflation in Iraq has been moving up and down because of several factors like global oil prices, which are super important since oil is Iraq's main export, political uncertainty, and security concerns in the region. The central bank's goal is to maintain stability to prevent wild swings in the dinar's value. In the last few weeks, they reaffirmed their commitment to careful monetary policy, trying to control inflation without stifling growth. Segment 3, Government Reforms and Banking Sector Improvements. One of the biggest pieces of news is that the Iraqi government has been pushing reforms in the financial sector. This includes tightening banking regulations and improving transparency in financial transactions. These reforms are critical because they can attract foreign investors who want to see a stable, trustworthy financial system before committing their money. If these reforms succeed, they could boost Iraq's economic outlook and support a stronger, more stable dinar. It's a slow process, but important steps have been taken lately. Segment 4, Geopolitical Factors and Oil Economy. We can't talk about the dinar without mentioning Iraq's oil economy. Iraq depends heavily on oil exports, and any changes in production or export agreements can significantly affect the country's revenue and currency strength. Recently, there have been diplomatic discussions involving Iraq's neighbors and major oil consumers about cooperation and trade. Positive outcomes from these talks might increase oil revenue, which is good news for the economy and the dinar. However, any disruption or conflict could lead to currency instability. Segment 5, Infrastructure Projects and Economic Growth. Iraq is also investing in rebuilding its infrastructure, things like electricity, roads, and communication networks. These projects are vital for economic recovery after years of conflict and underinvestment. As the country modernizes, it could attract more business and improve living standards, which would help the dinar's value over time. Investors often look for these signs of development as clues that a currency might strengthen in the future. Segment 6, Exchange Rate Trends and Market Reactions. Looking at the dinar's exchange rate against the US dollar, there have been some small fluctuations, but overall it has stayed fairly stable recently. Some market analysts see this as a cautious sign that Iraq's economy might be settling into a steadier phase, while others remain unsure because of political uncertainties. Currency markets can be unpredictable, and the dinar is no exception. Stability is good, but we're still waiting for more clear signs of growth. Segment 7, Political Stability and Government Challenges. Speaking of politics, Iraq's government has faced difficulties in forming stable coalitions, which can delay economic reforms and policy implementation. Political stability is crucial because it affects investor confidence and currency strength. However, there have been encouraging signs recently of political compromises, which might lead to better governance. If the government can maintain stability, it could create a more favorable environment for economic growth and a stronger dinar. Segment 8, Fiscal Policies and Budget Plans. Iraq's budget plans for the next fiscal year include significant spending on social programs, infrastructure, and debt management. Managing the country's budget responsibly is key to maintaining currency stability. Overspending or large debts can weaken the dinar, while balanced budgets and debt reduction can strengthen it. So, Watching how Iraq handles its finances will give clues about the currency's future. Segment 9, International Support and IMF Involvement. International organizations like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, are actively supporting Iraq's reform efforts. Recently, the IMF praised Iraq's commitment to fiscal responsibility and urged continued reforms. Support from these global institutions usually reassures investors and helps stabilize the currency. Iraq's cooperation with the IMF is an important factor in the dinar's outlook. Segment 10, Speculation and Investor Sentiment. Among dinar investors, speculation remains strong. Many are hoping for an official revaluation, which would greatly increase the currency's value. While there is no confirmed plan for a revaluation yet, rumors keep circulating and fuel excitement. It's important to be cautious and rely on official news rather than rumors to avoid disappointment. Experts generally recommend focusing on Iraq's overall economic indicators rather than expecting a sudden jump in currency value. Segment 11, Advice for Investors and Risks. If you're holding dinar or thinking about investing, remember that currency speculation can be risky. The market is influenced by many complex factors and can change quickly. Having realistic expectations and staying informed is key. The Iraqi dinar is a unique currency with potential, but it's not guaranteed to surge overnight. So, always do your research and be patient. Segment 12, Conclusion and Takeaway. In summary, the latest news on the Iraqi dinar shows a mix of progress and challenges. The government is working on reforms, political stability is slowly improving, and international support is helping Iraq stay on track. While there's no immediate sign of a big revaluation, the foundation for a stronger dinar might be building. Keep watching official updates, and stay informed about Iraq's economic and political landscape. Thanks for watching this update. If you liked it, please subscribe for more daily news on the Iraqi dinar and financial topics. Feel free to drop your thoughts or questions in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about the dinar's future. See you next time. Would you like me to add timestamps or a more casual tone, or maybe help you with a catchy intro, outro? Let me know.